What is one of the big reasons for buying a full-size truck-based 3-row SUV like this all-new Toyota Sequoia? Well, it could be bringing your new camper or a boat to your next vacation destination. You're buying it for towing capability. In this video, I'm going to show you all the way around this Platinum Sequoia model and also another Sequoia that's towing a ski boat. And I'm going to give you my first impressions driving on this highway, because I want to see exactly how stable and comfortable this new SUV is, because the towing ability has increased by 2,000 pounds from the previous model. So let's find out how it tows. This Platinum Sequoia is hooked up to this, a relatively small Airstream camping trailer. It's pretty nice and luxurious one, but it only weighs just under 5,000 pounds. Right here, gross vehicle weight rating on this trailer is 5,000, and it's not fully loaded up. The beautiful thing about the new Sequoia is that the old one could tow about 7,000 pounds, a little bit over that. This one, in the two-wheel drive model, can now tow up to 9,520 pounds. It's almost class leading. It's very close to the 10,000 pound trailer mark. And the four-wheel drive model can tow about 9,100 pounds. This is a first drive opportunity provided and set up by Toyota here north of Plano, Texas. And let me merge on this little highway. This is full throttle from a dead stop. That's 45, that's 55, and that's 60. This hybrid is just really powerful, really nice and smooth. The shifts are almost imperceptible. I don't know if you noticed them. I mean, you can kind of hear it, but it's very controlled. Right here in the front glass, it's acoustic film, so it tries to quiet down all of the wind noise, all of the road noise that's coming in from below as well, with different types of insulation.
Hey guys, as you know, it is that time of year, the time of year where we start selling some of our long-term test fleet. And to do that, we've brought our old auction site back from the dead. TFLbids.com is back. And this week we're going to be selling not only our Suburban that we use for the Go Big video series, but also a pretty cool and pretty rare Kia Sorento. First generation, unknown off-roader that will surprise you. So go check out TFLbids.com and get yourself a beautiful Suburban at no reserve, or a first-generation Sorento. More trucks to come on TFL Bids.
Underneath this Toyota Tundra-looking hood is the same power plant as in the hybrid Tundra. That is to say, it's a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6, made it to an electric motor and a 10-speed automatic transmission for a combined standard 437 horsepower and 570 pound-feet of torque. And why did I say standard? Well, every new 2023 Sequoia will have this power plant. So there is no regular V6 twin turbo. They're all going to be hybrids. And this is quite powerful and quite torquey. And more torque means better towing, which we will see. The power and torque is quite spectacular here. Of course, I'm not towing near its maximum. The other thing you have asked before is, some of you who have owned older Sequoias, you have said, well, the older Sequoias had independent rear suspension and it was pretty comfy. How does the new one ride? Because it has a solid rear axle with new coils. And I can tell you right now, towing almost 5,000 pounds, it's wonderful. This highway is, well, it's okay, but it's not perfect. And the good thing about the solid rear axle system, and also multi-link, is that it provides stability. It's a little bit more stability under heavy loads. If you've seen the new Toyota Tundra before, you'll be familiar with this new Sequoia because the dashboard is very similar, if not identical, to the Tundra. Let me start it up. In this case, it's a blue power button. So the grade levels on the new Sequoia go as follows: SR5, then there's Limited, then there's Platinum, which is this one. There's new Luxury Capstone Edition, which is at the top end of luxury for Sequoia and Toyota trucks now. And then there's a TRD Pro. In this case, we're kind of mid-level, still very nice interior. As you can see, the supple Softex material here. And here are the towing tools. I'll be towing in two-wheel drive high. Obviously, it's almost summertime. Tow haul mode is very similar to the Tundras. There's two levels of tow haul. Tow haul and tow plus. Tow plus is used for trailers over 5,000 pounds. So I'm gonna be in regular tow mode, and drive mode is gonna be normal. And you can see my digital dash. It is a hybrid, so my battery status is here. And of course my RPM and the rest. You could also set up your trailers. You can reset, of course, your fuel efficiency levels. And fuel economy is not yet rated, but I expect it to be between 19 and 20-ish combined. Okay, so now what happens if you want to tow bigger, heavier? How about this luxury ski boat right here? This trailer with the boat weighs about 7,500 pounds, which is still within the limit of the Sequoia, but I want to know how it handles heavier loads. As I pull into this highway, and I'm going to do the same launch, let me try that. Pedal to the metal. I can feel a little bit more weight. That's 45, 55, and 60. But still climbing this gentle hill. And actually, the sound, there's a little bit of augmentation here. The V6, the twin turbo, is very quiet. The sound is just a little bit enhanced. I am in tow haul mode still. And let me see, let me go to tow plus. There I am. Tow plus is a setting for heavier trailers. And I do have my brake controller here, and everything is integrated. So this SUV is set up for towing for sure. This Sequoia is the top dog luxury one. This is the capstone, the most expensive and the nicest interior. And this also shows the 7-person configuration. You can get these captain chairs with a nice little cup holder and center section here, console. Also walk through potentially to the third row. You've got the wood, you've got the leather, you've got the stitching. You've got everything coming together here on the dashboard as well. You can see all the trim. So yeah, it feels special when you sit in this one. Because this is a capstone, which is the most premium model, it has more drive modes than just a base model Sequoia. So Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport S and Sport S Plus, and Custom, where you can define several different parameters. The trailer brake controller is right here on the right by my right knee. It's pretty good placement because I'm right-handed and a lot of people are. But it's kind of covered by the steering wheel, so I cannot directly see it. But if I can quickly look over, I know where it's at and I can memorize it, and I can squeeze my brakes if I want to actuate only the trailer brakes, or I can raise or lower my gain. Here I am in the back. I do have my handy dandy sunshades, but my headroom is limited. I'm just over 6'2". My head is touching. My leg room is still okay. Let me show you. My leg room is okay, but my headroom is limited back here. You might be wondering about price. The 2023 all-new Sequoia, once again, comes with the hybrid powertrain across the board. The starting price is $58,300 before destination charges. The destination charges are $1,495, which is actually better than some other automakers. Then you step up from the SR5 model to the Limited. That starts around $64,000. Once again, these are two-wheel drive models. You add $3,000 for four-wheel drive systems. Then there is also the Platinum, which is around $71,000. This one I'm in right now starts at $75,300, and of course the top of the line four-wheel drive is $78,300. So the range is between $58,000-ish and $78,000-ish. So that's a big range, but it mimics to what some of the competitors are doing in this space. For example, if you're looking at a Chevy Tahoe High Country, or even some GMC Yukons or even a Ford Expedition, one of the nice models, you'll be close to $80,000 in those as well. And those have premium engines. So the pricing is very similar as far as this segment is concerned. I found the Sequoia with a towing mirror off of the Tundra. It's a vertical design. I like that. Sorry, the engine is running. I just want to show you this. So it can be power extendable. So if you have that wide trailer, like a big boat or a big white camper that's 8.5 feet wide, you can do that. You can also do this, power folding. I also like the marker lights. And if you come around this side, I do like this design. And there's a camera underneath it too for 360-degree camera views. And I do like they have a little spotter light for the backup. Of course, blind spot monitor, convex mirror here. Yeah, I think this is a really great design for towing mirrors. So how does the all-new Toyota Sequoia tow? Well, my first impression is super positive because the powertrain is just really that good. And the chassis, the frame is super, super stable. And even towing something larger like this ski boat, this Taiga, which is almost pushing about 8,000 pounds, a little bit over that, this new Sequoia does really, really well on the highway. We'll be doing a lot more. We'll be doing fuel efficiency tests back in Colorado. We'll be doing iGauntlet's World's Toughest Towing Test as well. So stay tuned for that and check us out at alltfl.com for everything automotive. And I usually hang out at tfltruck.com as well. Thanks.